What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we are back working on the Betty White Silverado. Today we're going to be working on the tailgate of this truck, and we're going to be fixing some common problems on these body style trucks that have to do with the tailgate, which is this top cap breaking and coming off, this bezel around the handle breaking, and then we're also going to be replacing this handle. And last thing, I don't know if you could tell, but this tailgate's closed, but it moves around and shakes pretty good when it's closed and locked in place. I'm gonna be trying to fix that today too. So I got all the new parts here. I got some new striker bolts that go inside the bed. This is what the tailgate latches onto. I got a new handle, and I got a new bezel that goes around the handle. I want to say this little kit off of Amazon was like 15 bucks. These striker bolts were like $6 to $8 a piece. And I got a new cap right here that goes on the top of the tailgate. This was about 50 bucks, but it's already got holes drilled out, and it's already got some double-sided tape on the other side. All right, so first things first, we're going to be replacing this handle. It's pretty simple. All you got is these two little plastic clips that hold the connecting rods that go to the hinges. As you can see, this one is completely missing. It was the plastic piece is broke, but it's supposed to sit in there like this, but that one's broke. That's why I got a new handle. So all you do is just kind of pry this plastic piece down like that, and just pull the rod straight out. So now that the rods are free, we can just unbolt the handle and pull the handle out. So on the inside of the tailgate, you just got 3 13mm bolts. All you gotta do is take these out, and the handle should come right out. I got all 3 of them out. The handle should be free. So now you just kind of lean it back and pull the handle straight out. Before I put the new one in, I'm just going to kind of clean it up the best I can. So I got it all cleaned up, but it's still got some leftover glue residue from the old bezel. So I got this eraser on my drill. I'm going to try to get that off. Alright, so now that we got it all cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and put the new handle in, and then we can put that new bezel on around the outside. So put the new handle in. It's pretty simple. You just basically do the opposite of what you did to take the old one out. Just flip it up in there, line your holes up. And reach over and get at least one bolt stolen. I got all 3 bolts started by hand. I'm gonna just tighten them down. And I got all 3 bolts in. The handle should be good. Now all you got to do is put these rods back in these little plastic connectors, and then just flip it up and lock it in place like that. Make sure it works. Works good. Go ahead and put that bezel on the outside, and we'll be done with the handle. All you got is 2 tabs on top and 2 on the bottom. It goes in like this. Just slide these tabs in these bottom holes and then slide the top in. And that's it. Looks a whole lot better than what it did. Got a brand new handle and a brand new bezel. For about 15 bucks. Alright, next we're going to be working on this tailgate topper. And all it is a bunch of Torx T30 bolts. It's just 4 of them. Should just be able to pop those out and it should come off. So as you can see, I actually only had 2 of them holding it on. The other 2 are completely broke. So this one wasn't far from breaking. And all it is just these little screw holes that screws into it. The good thing about these trucks, if you have a truck with one of those cheap stick-on ones and you want to convert to one of these styles, because I actually like these style better, these holes are actually already drilled on all the trucks. So if you want to order that, you could just get some nuts and bolts to run through the holes and you can actually change it over to this style. And I'm going to clean off some of this dirt. Now the inside of the tailgate actually has some old double-sided tape, so I'm going to take that eraser wheel to it and see if I can't get most of it off. Alright, so I finally got all the glue stripped off of or just about all of it. There's a little bit of residue left, but that should be fine. Took me like 15-20 minutes of straight using that eraser wheels. Pretty old. It was probably the original factory glue, so now we should be good to put our new one on. Alright, so our new one actually comes with a double-sided tape already on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel a little bit off and kind of stick it out. And then I'm going to get it to where it's on there good. Alright, so I got it held in place by the bolts. I just got them hand tight. I did kind of have to push down on it to get the bolts in place. Alright, so now that I got it just kind of hand tight with them bolts holding it in place, I'm just gonna pull this backing off that double-sided tape. With that off, you could just kind of give it a squeeze, make sure it seats in there good. So now that double-sided tape's in there, it should be good to tighten the bolts down. Just get them snug. It is just tightening into plastic. You don't want to break it. And now my tailgate looks a whole lot better. It's got a handle that's not all falling apart, and it's got a tailgate cover that's not all falling apart. Last thing I want to do is try to fix this. The tailgate is closed all the way, but it's got a lot of play in it. And to fix that, I'm going to replacing these striker bolts, which is what the tailgate latches onto. As you can see, it's just a bolt, but it has this plastic cover. And what happens is plastic cover breaks or wears out. If you're in a pinch, you can wrap up some like duct tape or electrical tape to try to keep your tailgate from flinging open or vibrating real bad. But I'm going to try to replace these and see if that fixes the problem. So to get it off, it's just a T40 Torx bit. It should just screw the new one in. Okay, well, I found out on the other side of the striker bolt, you got this big nut that holds it in, so you just kind of got to undo these 2 screws to take your tail light out. Just kind of get it loose, and then you can screw it in. Alright, so I got my tail light back in, I got the new one on. I'm gonna do the other side and see if that fixes the problem. Alright, so I got the new ones in. I'm gonna close the tailgate. So the tailgate actually still does have some play. It doesn't seem to be as bad. I don't know how well y'all can see that. It might be the actual latches on the tailgate itself, I'm not sure. If y'all know what causes that, maybe leave a comment down below and let me know. So anyways guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. We did get a new handle and bezel put in, and we did get this new topper put on. It's looking really good. Unfortunately, we couldn't fix the vibrating tailgate, although it's not as bad. But those striker bolts were pretty bad anyway. They need to be replaced. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you liked it or found it helpful, please hit that like button. If you want to see some more videos regarding this truck, please hit that subscribe button and take it easy.